Francis knocked gently, just enough to rouse Ashley, not enough to surprise. A knock that mirrored Francis's sad eyes, filling from simply watching Ashley lie still. "Hi Ashley, how you feeling? You must be exhausted. Just rest as long as you need. We can come back later. People usually take all day, even the night if they need to. Do you need anything to drink? I could make a cup of tea." "Sorry, I go on, I know. My husband used to say, if you were born a generation earlier, you'd be a town crier, cheeky so-and-so. Sorry, you've been through a lot. Just tell me to shut up if I need to." Frances stood in the doorway, hands in her uniform pockets, eyebrows raised, waiting for anything, any sign that Ashley was okay. It was a difficult place for anyone to find themselves, and Frances, being a nurse, felt Ashley's pain the way a mother does, instinctively. She was experienced, short, rotund and homely. Flashes of silver clung to her cheeks. Round, dark eyes softened her worn features. Over the years, she'd witnessed it all. Passionate humility, callous misery, people loving and wounding each other in equal measure. She often wondered what makes people do what they do, especially in grief. What survival tricks we play to get through it. Now Ashley must survive, but not just for one. Ashley lay facing the window, hospital joggers, baggy t-shirt, perspiring under the covers, but clearly elsewhere, saying nothing. Frances waited. She didn't know how long she should wait, but in that moment, nothing else mattered. Not the duties, not the world. Loss is inevitable, and the sooner we stare it down, the sooner we see each other, all running the same race we don't want to finish. "Well, okay, just let me know if you need anything," she mimed, pressing a buzzer. "I'll come running." "Well, walking briskly. Matron says running causes panic," she added with a smile. "I'm not a patient," Ashley said, blankly, still staring at the cracked Hessian wall, imagining the whole building collapsing, the news, the flowers, the silence, the forgetfulness. Frances tried to recover. "I know, just the other, it's okay. Like I said, just give me a buzz." She stood a moment longer, then left. Ashley felt a stab of loss, again, and chose to sleep, the best legal suppressant. When you're asleep, you don't feel, and Ashley didn't want to feel anything. Somewhere in the night, Ashley awoke. A flood hit, a tsunami of fear and emptiness, dampening the future, soaking the room, staining everything with grief. Ashley gasped for breath and sobbed. "Morning, Ashley. There's coffee and toast. Doctors will be around at 10. "What time is it now?" 9:40. Leslie left. She wasn't like Frances. She didn't care as much. Not today. She was busy, focused. The night shift had left a mess. Wrong patients, wrong paperwork. She was on the warpath. Ashley hadn't noticed Frances's teary eyes, nor Leslie's indifference. "Good morning, Ashley. How are you today?" He rested both hands on the bed rail. Winter tan linen shirt, stethoscope neatly hung, pens lined up in his breast pocket. His voice was neutral, polished, private schooled, his smile well practiced. "If there's one place no one's having a good morning," Ashley said, "it's a fucking hospital." The doctor pursed his lips, raised a brow, then resembled his smile. "Sorry, Ashley, I didn't mean anything by it. Do you think you're ready now?" "Suppose I have to be." He leaned out into the hall, balancing awkwardly on one foot. "Nurse? Leslie? Room 5, we're ready." Leslie nodded from the nurse's station, picked up the phone, dialed. "How did you sleep?" "Like shit." "We can give you something to help you sleep, especially once you're home. A bottle of morphine would be nice, and some vodka. Can you prescribe that?" "Please don't joke. We have to take those comments seriously, especially in this situation." "This situation?" Ashley muttered. "I know, I'm trying." Leslie entered with a hospital trolley. "She's so beautiful." She scooped the baby out, held her tight, watched Ashley closely, looking for resistance, any red flags. But Ashley looked inanimate, arms crossed, the grey outline against the white sheets. "Do you want to hold her?" "Okay." Ashley held the baby, naturally, perfectly, head supported, movement calm, almost featureless. Time and circumstance fused into something unready. Not willing, not unwilling, just being. The mittens were no bigger than a thumb, tiny arms hugged tight against the chest. "Parent," Ashley whispered. Leslie wasn't sure she'd heard anything. "Do you want us to leave you for a bit?" Ashley nodded, still watching the baby. Everyone left. Ashley stayed. Confused, on the edge of something irreversible. But you weren't planned. But you're here now, and you need attention. Attention I don't think I can give. Not my own. This is a tag team kind of job, and I'm not up to it. I know it's not your fault, not consciously, but it is your fault. Why couldn't you have waited? Why'd you creep up on us? People dream about the perfect family, perfect wife, perfect husband, successful child to prove they did all right. But really all they do is pass down the failures, the doubts, the broken dreams. And the wheels keep turning. I'm full of hate and disappointment, and I don't want that for you. If I take you home, I'll break you. Not on purpose. I'm not a monster. The baby stirred, lips smacking softly. I just don't have the capacity. And the blame I place on you will ruin us both. Where do I start? How do I feed you? What if the bottle's too hot? What if I leave you in the bath for 30 seconds and you drown? I'm a child killer. Or worse, an abandoner. I run from things that need me because I'm scared of breaking them. And right now, guiding you feels fruitless. You need the support of two. And this isn't an option. Ashley stood by the window, baby in arms. Cars crawled through the hospital grounds, carrying the sick to their death. Ashley watched and thought about death, not with fear, but with acceptance. We're shielded from it, but it's the most honest part of being alive. I wish you could talk. Tell me what you need. Tell me if you're safe with me. If I could just see 2 weeks ahead and you were okay, I'd consider it. But it won't work. It won't work. Why did you come? Why did you put me in this position? Leslie heard the screams. She ran. She froze in the doorway. Ashley stood facing the window. The baby. Was she still there? Ashley turned, cradling the child, shaken and disturbed. She held the baby out. Leslie rushed forward, took her and said nothing. Ashley got into bed, knees to chest, muscles clenched, as if to hold in the grief. Knock, knock. Good evening, Ashley. Francis's smile was warm. Leslie told me what happened this morning. Don't worry, love. I've been doing this for 35 years. Support from every direction. That's what we need. I don't want support. I just want to go home on my own. I thought I could do it, but I can't. That baby ruined everything. If I take her, I'll fail. If I leave her, I'm a failure. I can't win. Can I go for a cigarette? I need air. Of course, just please don't disappear. Ashley shuffled to the lift. Corridors bright, sterile. Other people, other burdens. Downstairs, outside, darkness and cold. But the cold felt honest. A stranger stood nearby, sunken eyes, grey tracksuit. Got a light? Yeah, here. Cheers. I'm Danny. Just been in to see my mum. Cancer, 39. She's like my mate, you know. Who you seen? You don't look ill. My wife just had her first baby. Danny smiled. Congratulations, mate. Ashley inhaled. Not really. She didn't make it. I've got to go. Taxi?